Hi everyone, welcome back to Barker-Stargazer's YouTube channel and to the series, Does It Crochet Like the Image? This is a series where I take patterns that are being advertised by AI generated crochet images and see if they actually turn out like their picture. So far in this series, we have had 0 turn out anything like their pictures. Right, let's go to my list on Pinterest where I've got quite a few of these saved and see which one we're going to do. I'm just going to go to the bottom of the list and pick what's there. I've done the robot, I've done Mewtwo, so that leaves us with this lion. Now I've made my own lion myself, so I'm going to know pretty quick if this is going to be working or not. So the link on Pinterest has taken me to a site with links to free animal patterns. I can't show you it. It's so loaded with adverts. I mean, it completely overwhelmed my phone when I was looking on it. Now, the link on this site I'm following goes to a site called Aragami. And the first image on this lion pattern is now a different AI generated pattern. So I think we've got our first red flag there that this isn't going to work. And continuing down the pattern, we've got another different AI image of this lion. Second red flag. Okay, third red flag. The materials here, guys, they're not looking great. Right, what's standing out to me the most is that they're asking us to use a 5mm hook with worst weight yarn. With worst weight yarn, it's quite similar in thickness to double knit, and so I would definitely use a 4mm hook with it. I think 5 would just be far too big, but I am going to stick with the 5 hook and the weight yarn that it's saying, and we will hope for the best. Another thing with the material list is that every single AI image we've seen for this lion, which, well, I think we're up to 3 of them, the lion's in yellow, but it's not asking us to have any yellow yarn at all. So what's our red flag count? It's 3, so let's get onto the pattern now. And red flag number 4, we have yet another different AI generated image of what this lion pattern is supposed to look like. Alright, well, I can tell this body piece is not a sitting lion. There's no curve to the body piece and no large section for the bottom. So if it's going to look like any of these images, I think it's going to look like that last AI image, but I'm really not holding out hope here. Right, so here are the leg pieces, basic tubes, and I don't see anywhere on this pattern for any separate paw or feet details, so yeah, it's not going to look like any of the first images. Okay, onto the head and the pattern seems confused. So let me just have a look at my notes here. The pattern says that row 1 is 6 single crochet. That's double crochet if you're UK terms. Round 2 is 6 increases. Then it says round 3 to 7 need to go from 12 stitches to 24. Starting with 6 stitches, you normally get to 24 stitches by round 4 because you increase each round by 6. This gives you a nice gradient to your curve. It makes pieces flow a lot better. See, so this pattern has started with 6 stitches on row 1, so row 2 has got 12 stitches, so normally row 3 would have 18 and row 4 would have 24. This pattern is asking for an even increase over the next 5 rows. So that leaves me thinking that round 3 will have 14 stitches, round 4 17, round 5 19, round 6 22, and then finally round 7 to 24. Oh god, this head just looks so odd. I wouldn't do it like this. I would, if you wanted more of a sloping increase, I would do one row with standard increases, then I would do a few non-increase rows in between. It just creates a more drawn out gradient. God, it's asking me to do the same thing for the decreases as well. What is this? Seriously, is this meant to be the head? It is so weird looking. Alright, ears look okay. Tail looks weird, and the instructions for the tail are sketchy at best. If you were a beginner crochet, you would have difficulty following this. Alright, so I've stuffed these pieces so far, and all I can say is I have no hope that this will improve. Okay, the mane. It says to make the mane this way. And I've decided the head has to go about this way around. Red flag number 5, the mane does not look like the mane on any of the images. And the tail doesn't look like the tail on any of the images either. Right, let's go and try and put this together. We have no instructions on how to assemble this. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to take the last AI image of the lion that we saw. So this one, and I'm going to try and assemble with the pieces I have as best I can. I am not going to crochet any additional stitches. I'm just going to embroider some details on for the face. And as we can see, this little lion does not look like any of the AI images that we were promised it would look like. And I think the only reason it looks like a lion is because of the embroidery that I've done. But this pattern, the only thing I can really say about it is that it's a full pattern. I really think that is the only positive you can take from this, because I mean, is it still a full pattern if it doesn't have assembly instructions on it? I think there's some debate that would actually be a no. It doesn't look like any of the images that have been used to advertise it. So yeah, let's add another failure to our does it crochet like the image? Because it does not.